Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Michelle and I am a flight attendant for a major US airline based in San Francisco, California. I vlog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. And if you are returning, welcome back. So glad to see you again. Today I'm starting this vlog out a little differently. As you can tell by the surroundings, I am here in my home in Arizona right now. I am about to start a trip, and this trip is a little bit interesting because I am not starting in San Francisco. It is a 2-day trip, super easy trip. My favorite kind of trip. At my airline, we call it either a duty rig or a meter. Basically what that means is you are getting paid for the duty period more than you are flying. So for me, this trip is deadhead SFO to San Diego, layover, work San Diego, back to San Francisco. And at my airline, our contract has us be paid 5 hours minimum for every duty period. And this is 2 duty periods, one day separated by a layover, and then the next tomorrow. So I get paid for 10 hours for only really working an hour, little over an hour flight, which is amazing. I love these kinds of trips. And if you noticed, I said that this trip started off with a deadhead. I decided to fake that whole deadhead. I don't live in the Bay Area, so I didn't want to have to commute up to San Francisco just to deadhead back down south to San Diego. So I faked it. I was able to fake or deviate, we call it, which means I'm not taking my assigned deadhead and I'm getting to the San Diego my own way. So I am hopping on a flight on a different airline, which I checked last night and it was very open, checked again today, very open, and I gave myself like 4 different flights to make because I have to get to San Diego because I have to work that flight tomorrow. So I made sure to give myself a lot of options. So I am taking a flight at around 6 p.m. from Phoenix directly to San Diego, and then I'm going to lay over in San Diego. I hope that all made sense. But I thought I would show you what I'm packing in my lunchbox. I usually feel like I don't show it, but I love seeing what other flight attendants pack for food. And I pack my own food every single trip. Sometimes I eat it all, sometimes I eat out and eat my food. I just always like to make sure that I have my own food. So I'm gonna show you what I pack. And this is just an easy breezy 2-day trip, hopefully. I don't want to jinx myself and be like, oh, it's so easy and it not be so easy. But it's supposed to be an easy breezy 2-day trip, so I'm not packing much food. But I thought I'd show you what I pack. Okay, so the cooler I use is the eBags Crew Cooler. I have had this since I first started back in 2018, so it has gone through a lot. It has held up so well. I love this thing so much and would definitely recommend. It's not super big, but I like it because it easily fits under the seat if I'm like deadheading or non-ripping. And I'm a 2-bag flight attendant. I refuse to carry more than that, so I fit everything in here. I think you'll see a lot of flight attendants who can fit a lot more food in here than me, but that's usually because they carry another purse. This is my everything. I have my rollerboard and then this, so I carry like my in-flights in here, my keys in here, my apron in here, all of that. So that's why I feel like I can't fit as much food. But anyway, some things that never leave my bag. I have a collection of different teas here that I always just add into. I love tea, so I will always have tea with me. This is some matcha powder. I also like to keep matcha powder. There was like a label on here that came off, but I just keep some matcha powder. I have some bamboo utensils. I got this off Amazon. It's like a chopstick, spoon, knife, fork, and a straw. And then I added this other fork in here. I'll add whatever else, other random utensils I get in here. Also, will always carry some mints with me. These are the Trader Joe's green tea infused mints. And then I have my main meal. I'm only really needing one dinner because I will just be gone for one night. It's some green goddess salad. I made this for lunch. Put some leftovers in here. And then for my other main meals, my breakfast, this is a bagel just wrapped in some aluminum foil. And I'll eat that tomorrow morning. And then for my snacks, I have 2 of these Trader Joe's peanut butter and chocolate like snack duo. I like the peanut butter and jelly ones way more. These ones are a little too sweet for me, but I still have to have these, so I have to eat them. Then I have some everything but the bagel crackers. These are from Trader Joe's. These, just put them in a bag. I think this is the unexpected cheddar cheese. I have that in a little Tupperware to eat with my crackers. And then I just have a Celsius for tomorrow morning. This is the kiwi guava flavor because we have a pretty early check-in, so I'll probably need some energy. So that's all I'm bringing. I know it's not that much. It's just a 2-day trip. And then I keep it all cool with this ice pack. I totally recommend this for flight attendants. If you are, traveling a lot or flight attendant or anything, these you can get at like CVS or Walgreens. They're refillable. I refill it with the ice at the hotel, with the ice on the plane, and it keeps my food nice and cold. First things first, murder check. Okay. No one in the closet. No one in the bathroom. Ooh. Make sure there's no one behind these curtains. And I think we're good. Hi everyone, so I finished with my very easy day 1 of this trip. I love this trip because I got to spend pretty much the whole morning, afternoon at home, and then I was so lucky because I was able to fake this deadhead, just come straight here to San Diego. I took a flight on another airline directly from Phoenix to San Diego, and it was open, easily got on the flight, had an open seat next to me. It was just wonderful. And the crew was super nice. They were lovely. And then I sat next to a pilot non-rev for that airline. He was coming here to meet his wife on a layover, who was flying a different flight. But we just got chatting, and it was just like a really nice day, non-revving experience. So I am here now. I'm here actually a little earlier than my flight was supposed to get in. If I had taken the original San Francisco, San Diego deadhead, I think the flight would have gotten in 1 hour later. So it's nice that I have a little bit more time here to rest. It is 7:50 p.m. right now, and my van tomorrow is at 6:30 a.m. So I'm going to be getting up at around 5:30, which really isn't that bad. And I have been to this hotel before. It has been a while, years since before COVID, I think when I was still New York based, but it is so much nicer than I remember. I think they must have like remodeled or redone it. And honestly, for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna eat the food I packed, which I showed you, and probably watch some of the World Series. I think it's ending soon, but I'll put on the game and probably call my husband, just check in with him. But yeah, that was the day. This is a good vlog to show you that every trip is really different and every day is different, and there's so much flexibility with this job, which is so amazing. Oh my god, I just realized why this is nicer than I remember. I think this hotel has 2 towers, like 2 towers. The other tower is over there, like a walk away. And I think this is the nicer tower. I think last time I stayed in the other tower. Wow, I'm very grateful. Hopefully we staying in this tower. This is way nicer than last time. Okay, so I thought I would show you guys like my room routine, like what I do when I get into my room at a layover. And yeah, this is my routine. This is what I do every single time. Okay, first things first, I hang up my uniform for the next day, which includes my scarf and my tights. Okay, a very important thing is setting my alarm. I set multiple alarms on different phones. I set one on my work phone and my personal phone. And I wake up an hour before pickup nearly always. So since pickup is at 6:30 a.m., I set a 5:30 a.m. alarm. Then I also make sure to plug my work device into the outlet to charge. I also do a bed bug check by pulling up the covers, checking the mattress, checking all under the mattress to make sure there's no bugs. And I pull this one off too. I already did it, but just make sure there's nothing weird going on in the bed. Darn, I just realized I did something already and I didn't show you, but I carry some sanitizing wipes in my bag and I wipe down high touch surfaces that I don't think get wiped down that often. And this is just, I'm not super crazy about it, but there are some things I do every time. I do the remote controller if I'm planning on watching TV or turning on the TV. I do the table near my bed and also the light switch near my bed. This is like a weird thing. I don't think that many people do it. It's just a me thing. I don't know why I do it. I wipe down the handle of the refrigerator because I'm thinking if I'm opening this and eating food right after, I want that to be clean. And I feel like no one wipes that down, so I wipe it down. I don't know why, I just do. And I wipe down the light switch in the bathroom and then the counter in the bathroom. And if I hadn't worked out for the day, I try to change into my gym clothes right away and go down to the gym right away. I feel like I just have to do that right when I get in. Otherwise, I will make excuses or I just won't do it. So I already worked out today, so I'm not gonna work out again, but that's what I would do if that was my plan. But now I'm just going to relax for the rest of the night. I'm gonna eat my food and watch some TV, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed seeing my room routine. Basically, I just try to get everything ready for tomorrow, especially if I have an early wake up like tomorrow. I just like to get all prepared and have everything together as much as possible so I'm not rushing or scrambling in the morning. It's just the Baked by Melissa on TikTok viral recipe. I love it. And I have my crackers and my cheese. And if I'm eating on the bed, I try to put like a towel down so I contain my mess to this area. No chance concealing what deep down I felt for you. Oh, I regret for losing the one who loved me for who. Good morning. It is day 2 of 2 of this trip and it is 6:14 a.m. My shuttle is at 6:30, so I'll head down in about 5 minutes. We're just booking the one flight up. Where am I? San Diego to San Francisco. And I believe, so we are overstaffed on this plane. There's actually 5 of us working up and their minimum crew is 4. So I'm not totally sure where I'm working. I think I'll be in the back somewhere and yeah, we'll probably just be able to bust out service real quick because there'll be 3 of us back there. But let's see. Not much to know. I slept very well and I am most likely going to commute home after this trip. I'm like 90% sure. I was considering picking up another trip after this, but I think I'm just gonna go home. I'm kind of in the mood to go home, but I'll let you guys know. It will be a nice, hopefully very easy and smooth day. Our plane's already here. Our plane got in yesterday night, so we should just be able to board up and go and hopefully get in early. Go back to walking through all the dust, memories and frame a past we simply let fade. But I don't close the door, waiting a chance for when we'll be back. Hi everyone, I made it back to Phoenix. My day of work was so easy. It was just work, San Diego to San Francisco. It was like an hour flight, and then I had an hour between my trip ending and my commuting flight. Got the last seat on my commute, made it back down to Phoenix, and I'm gonna end this video here. My original plan was to combine my 2 trips this week and make it like a week in the life, but honestly I ended up having a lot more content filmed than I thought, so I'm going to separate it into 2 videos. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I will be starting my next vlog immediately after this. So I hope that you subscribe so you can see it. And I hope that you give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram too if you would like. My Instagram is dear_Michelle. I'll leave it right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.